The soldier wanted to drink some water during his meal, but the instructor stopped him. The instructor told him that if he wanted water, he would have to get it himself. The new recruit, not willing to back down, took a dagger and went alone to the glacier. He took off his uniform and used the blade to cut a block of ice from the ice wall. Then he wrapped the ice in his uniform and carried it on his back. This would lighten his load while climbing the steep cliffs. Although he was already skilled at climbing, the ice inside his uniform melted quickly under the hot sun. When he reached a dead end to rest, he found that his clothes were soaked. When he took them off, he realized that the ice had already melted into water. Frustrated with the instructor, he threw the remaining ice water away. He then went back to cut another block of ice and continued his challenge. After climbing for a long time, his hands were covered in scratches, and there were bloodstains on the cliff. He finally returned to the outpost, where his comrades quickly brought him a military coat to put on. The soldier thought he would get the instructor's approval, but instead, he was punished that night. Just as he was about to turn on the light and go outside, the instructor's voice came from the darkness, reminding him not to turn on the light. As he went out, he accidentally hit his head. His comrades simply said it was an old rule at the outpost, and they had to go through the same thing when they first arrived. The next morning, the instructor woke him up on time to go to the sandpit to collect stones, but he kept falling down when he stepped into the sandpit. He got up and tried again, but still fell. His comrades arrived and used a stick to support him, explaining that the sandpit looked flat, but it was actually a hidden slope trap. He had to adjust his body balance to stand firm and was told to pick up all stones bigger than his pinky. When he learned this was the instructor's order, the soldier threw the stick away and lost his balance. His bad luck wasn't over. One day, while the soldier was getting ice as usual, a group of criminals targeted him. The instructor noticed something was wrong and immediately rushed to the glacier, but he was too late. The criminals shot a crossbow bolt into the soldier's chest, and he fell. By the time the instructor arrived, the criminals had already fled. The instructor had no choice but to carry the soldier back to the outpost. He removed the arrowhead, applied some herbs to the wound, and carefully bandaged it. The instructor then immediately contacted the company commander and prepared to lead a team to capture the criminals.